What if I told you that one young man, armed not with millions, but with a pair of clippers, is shaking up the way African students think about education, survival, and success? This is not just a story about cutting hair, it is a story of a movement, of a youth awakening in Africa, born inside the walls of Dambai College of Education in Ghana. Stay with me because what you are about to hear will challenge everything we thought we knew about education, financial freedom, and the power of talent. This is First Africa Voice, bold, fearless African. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is Paul Lingua, the Africa curator. Now, let's delve into the story properly and break it down together. Meet Nkob Nagbiija David from Tetteh, a community in the Nanumba North Municipality of Northern Region, a student at Dambai College of Education, situated in Tetteh region of Ghana, West Africa. But Nkob Nagbiija David is not just your ordinary student. While others sit in lecture halls, hoping their certificate will one day open doors, David is already creating his own path, his tool, clippers, his passion, barbering, his vision to prove that education and talent can work hand in hand. On that campus, students line up not just for notes, not just for food, but for a haircut, because when David touches your hair, it is an art form. Some even say his cuts are as precise and stylish as Legacy the barber, the same barber who stars Cristiano Ronaldo's son. But here is what makes this story so powerful and worth telling. David is not only perfecting his craft, he is financing his education through it. While many students depend fully on parents and relatives for survival, David has turned his God-given skill into an opportunity to stand tall, independent, and confident. We spoke to 4 of his fellow students. Their accounts paint a vivid picture.
My name is Baba David, and currently I'm Dambai College of Education. The reason why I always come to him for a card is that, as you know, we have professionals and then professionals. So for him there, I think he's my celebrity barber, and he know how to keep people. So that is why, like, I feel like always barbering with him. For him there, I prefer him 100%. Like always, when he cute me, like it seems like he put something on me, because the cute that he give it to me, you know, like people normally ask that who is the barber who been giving that cute, and I will mention his name.
My name is Blaze. Okay, it's like this senior has been the barber who always been burying my hair, and nowadays everybody wants to look so good, and you have to get a barber who will cut your hair very nice. The very day this senior gave me a haircut, in fact, I was so happy when I stepped out. People were, admiring me. They were even calling me, asking me where did I barber my hair, and the price is affordable, 10 cedis.
I've been here for almost 3 years now, and ever since I stepped my leg into this campus, it is this barber that have been barbering me. I've never barbered with any other person. Due to the kind of barbering style he will give you whenever you go out, people admire and ask you who barbered you. If you say it is a student, they will say no. They don't believe, they don't trust that it is a student can have this kind of barbering skills that he can barber you. Most of the times we go out, I for instance have ever went out to barber, and when I return I have to come back to him to dress the hair for me again, because the way the barber barbered me that day, I did not feel. Me myself, I saw it from the mirror and I see that no, I was not comfortable with that haircut, so I have to come back to him so that he will retrain the hair. To be sincere, for his barbering style, everybody admires it on campus. Not even on campus. When we go out, when he barber and we go out, people ask who barbered you, who is the barber, you get to know that the barbering style he's giving you is not just a common barbering style. And so most people want to come to him to barber. Today it is quite unfortunate that because of the rain, people do not come. Like Saturday like this, when you come here, he can barber till somewhere 7 o'clock. We on light for him to be barbering. There will be pressure on him always, but upon the pressure, he will give you the best haircut you will ever want.
I'm called Castro Mbeni. That's my real name. Yeah, you know, one time a friend of mine have a nice haircut. I asked and he told me a senior that gave him that haircut. So I said, okay, if that is so, I have to also try and see. Normally I barb from the house before I come. So and I heard so many things about the senior. Mostly I used to pass around their house, Excel Hall, where I see crowd, but I've never tried. So today I came to also barb my head and see how good I will look. They said so much about him. He's very good in haircutting, but I've never tried. So today I'm here to try it and see. Right now he just barbed someone and the person looked good. And I like the hairstyle.
Now, the college authority perspective. To add to this, we heard from the Dean of Student Affairs at Dambai College of Education, Mr. John Bismarck Tetteh. He didn't just praise David's skill, he shed light on a deeper lesson for every African youth. According to Mr. John Bismarck Tetteh, David is a clear example of what they encourage at Dambai College of Education.
I'm John Bismarck Tetteh, the Dean of Student Affairs of Dambai College of Education.
Let's assume that we do not have education or education never existed. What would African youth have done?
That would be very suicidal because if you don't go to school and get a white-collar job, the question, what will you be doing? And so you should get something that out of your hand that you can earn a living. And so if this is not done, the living standards, or maybe let me say the job creations, will be lost in Africa. Because the sense is that you go to school before you can be employed. What about if you didn't go to school? What will happen? You will just stay in the house, jobless. And who feeds you and your family? So it is very important that apart from education, we should have anything as a secondary factor to support whatever we are doing in our society. Very, very important. Actually, we have what you call RME, that is Religious and Moral Education. In teaching that course, I think the lecturers incorporates this aspect of life into their teaching. But it's not all the subject areas or the course areas. But when it comes to religious, moral education, this is done to educate them that there is a need for them to have a hand working in addition to the teaching profession. I think this is done.
Yes, education is important, but God has blessed everyone with a gift. If properly nurtured, it can carry you further than you ever imagined. We advise students across Africa, do not depend solely on certificate or on relatives. Build your talent and let your skills finance your dreams. In furtherance, Mr. John Bismarck Tetteh used himself as an example for being a lecturer, poultry farmer, and a businessman.
Take for me, for instance, I'm a lecturer, but I can tell you, I engage in poultry farming. I engage in other handworks that I do. I supply things to people and to supplement my income. And so I have to encourage my students that though they'll become professional teachers in the future, they should have something to support their income. Because as of now, people thought that teacher's salary is not anything to write home about. And so what can you do to supplement your salary in future? So you need to do something with your hand to supplement what you'll be receiving in future. So we encourage them to have something, the talented ones, what they have given them, to develop it in addition to the profession. And that is all. Yes, the advice I have for them is that education alone cannot help them in future. but they should combine the two, educations with the God-given talent that will be given to them. They should blend the two so that they have a successful future. With the student that you have brought, that is barbering, I would like other students to emulate what is doing, not necessarily going into barbering, but any other talent that God has given to them. They should try and develop it alongside the education or the training that they are receiving here. And so that at the end of it all, they'll have a successful life in future. They will not depend on anybody for survival.
Now, the bigger message, youth awakening. And that is where this story becomes bigger than Nkob Nagbiija David. His clippers are more than just a tool. They are a symbol of youth awakening in Africa. A symbol that says education alone is not enough. A symbol that says parents and relatives cannot be your only plan. A symbol that says talent, when discovered and nurtured, can be the bridge to financial freedom and dignity. Let's listen to Mr. Nkob Nagbiija David throw more light on this.
My name is Nkob Nagbiija David from Dimela municipality, which is in northern region. Actually, I'm a student for now, attending Dambai College of Education. I'm pursuing primary education degree. I will say the work, I didn't learn it, but it's a gift from God. Not all the time that we used to go to class, tertiary like this, not every day that I do have my lectures. When I'm free, then I use it for the work, which is barbering. No, it doesn't affect my study. I know the time I used to do the barbering, and when it is time for classes, then I attend classes. Yes, I do make money from it. I charge them, but I limited the price, not as compared to the town barbers, the amount they take. I limit the price to 10 Ghana cedis. I don't see barbering to be anything difficult for me, because the way I started it, I didn't go to anyone to learn it. I have been recognized by Dasi Classical Award, which is 2025, as Best Barber of the Year. This is what I'm talking about.
In David's window eye view of the world, it is not just hair that gets shaped. It is mindset, it is futures. He represents a new African generation that is no longer waiting for opportunities, they are creating it. Undoubtedly, many people in Africa have earned millions of money from utilizing their skills, the money education could not have given them. So what does this mean for Africa? It means it is time for a shift. If one student barber can somehow, with the help of parents, finance his education and inspire hundreds on his campus, imagine what millions of talented young Africans could do if they embrace their gifts. Imagine the economies we could build. Imagine the unemployment crisis we could crash. Imagine the pride of a continent that believes in itself. From Dambai College of Education, the sound of papers has become the sound of hope. And from classroom to calling, David has sparked a message that is echoing far beyond his school. Africa's youth are ready. Their time is now. This is First Africa Voice. If you believe in the power of African youth, hit the like button, share this story, subscribe, and turn on the notification for more untold stories shaping our continent. Together, let's think for Africa. Well, the dew of the day has crept upon our thoughts, and nature must obey its necessity. Here is where we bring down the curtains. Until we meet again, my name is Paul Lingua, the Africa Orator.